Why, hello! PBC has an awesome sale that you could go over. Check it out. And if you're planning on doing the readathon that we're going to be having next month, you can end up picking up the book at an awesome price. Without further ado, let's jump on over to Panel Bound Comics and be able to see what this awesome sale has. Alright, so we're over at the homepage of Panel Bound Comics, good old PBC, and they had this early Black Friday sale, specifically on Image stuff that you can end up picking up. So we're going to come right down here. This series is what we're thinking about doing for next month with the readathon. Read along? The read along. That's what it is. The read along. Obviously, we're going to start off with the first volume, so that's going to be right here. And you can end up picking it up instead of paying $50 for it. You could end up picking it up for $20. And then get even cheaper if you use our discount code of FIFAJack to save the $2 off. Or if you happen to get all these together with another book, so if you have 4 or more books, you can use the discount code Jacket Together to save 5% off your entire order instead. Alright, let's dive on in. You got 1, 2, and 3 of the Criminals, which is definitely something I was just picking up. I've heard nothing but good things, and like I said, I can't wait to do the read-along. You have Deadly Class, the first thing of Gideon Falls, Fear Agent, Low, Lazarus. You have 1, 2, 3, and 4 is going to be found a little bit later. Black Science, some more Remender action, along with Deadly Class. So this only has the deluxe version of Deadly Class Volume 4, I believe. But we're going to go over to the next page. Decorum's Scumbag, Die, which is another D&D book, Saga, another awesome little series that you can end up picking up. So this right here, this Radiant Black at $18 is a steal. That is a steal to be able to pick it up. It's an awesome series. It's a good jumping on point, and it's just starting out with that. The Paprika is a little adult book. Monstrous Astro City Paper Girls is another one that they ended up having. That's Ryan Cavon. This is from the same people of Saga. Lazarus, here's the volume 4 that you're looking for. More Black Science. Fatale, which is another Brubaker Sean Phillips. Junkyard Joe, if you wanted to get into the Ghost Machine, this is the deluxe direct market cover. You also have some compendiums that you have. You have the Deadliest Class compendium, Where the Body Lies, that's a hardcover. The Saga compendium, which is going to cover the first 3 volumes of the deluxe, and it's honestly a pretty good solid way to be able to get into it. Kill or Be Killed. Another Remender book. That's going to be a Remender size with the Strange Girls. And 7 to Eternity. Scotty Young's I Hate Fairyland. It looks like just volume 3, though. Jeff Lemire's Fish Fries. That looks like the compendium. I think that's going to cover everything. That's not going to be the bigger one that comes over with that. Good old Postal. Having a little Postal employee going a little Postal. At least that's what I've seen. A little Sex Criminal, so a little bit more art. If you don't want the direct market cover, you can get the regular cover of Junkyard Joe. Chew, Revival, Compendiums. So like I said, this is going to be a wide range of books that you can end up having. You have your hardcovers, you have your trade paperbacks, you have your trade or soft cover of your compendiums. You have, I don't know if there's too many omnibuses, or I don't think there's going to be any absolutes, since it's really Image is what they end up having. But you got a wide range of books that you could end up picking up. And that wraps up the Fords. Oh, it looks like we got a few more books that ended up adding on there. Blood Strike, Last Man, Bad Karma, Hack and Slash, The Forge. So this ends up having a good solid thing. So let's slide you right back over to us. Turn that off real quick. That way I don't forget about it. So there's an awesome sale that's going on, and it has a wide range. This is more image-wise that it ends up having, which is your more of like your, well, I would say it's the first of the big three. I honestly consider Image as an independent series because it's not as huge as you have with Marvel and DC. But it doesn't mean that they don't have solid stories. They have amazing stories. Matter of fact, some people would say they have more better stories that you can end up picking up because it's from that independent side. Your writers and all that ends up having the rights of it, and that's why they can end up going with it. Where you can end up seeing like the Brubaker and Sean Phillips books, like Criminal, been jumping around, but they've been specifically staying over on Image because they ended up liking it. And they have some good solid titles that you could end up picking up. Again, if you want to be part of that read along, I keep on wanting to say readathon, read along next month, you would like to be picking up Criminal because there's a couple different ways that you can end up reading it. But if you're like a big physical person, this is the place to be able to pick that up at a crazy little deal. I mean, for $60, you can have the entire 3 different volumes. That sounds like a win, especially since the cheaper one's $50 and the other one's $60. So the price of the third book, you can have them all. That's definitely something I would suggest end up doing if that's something you're interested into. Again, you can even get a discount off that. If you have one book, you use the discount code FIFAJack to save $2 off. Or if you have 4 or more books, rock it with the code of Jack It Together to save 5% off your entire order instead. Orders of $30 or more ends up getting some free shipping, and you end up having different options that you can end up setting it up. If you end up going over the cards, you can be looking at it. You can end up having the peanuts, which are biodegradable and eco-friendly, and then you also have the little bubble wrap that you can end up having it, or you can have the good old classic insert wraps. That's going to be all up to you, or if you want to be surprised, you don't have to put any specific way that goes off that. So if this is something that you're interested into, go ahead and check us out, and then hit that little bell hit that little like, then hit that little bell to be notified whenever we come out with new content, and then hit a little like on this video. Comment down below what you ended up thinking about picking up or what you did pick up. And until next time, we'll see you later.